Welcome back, mamas. Y'all, today I want to talk to you about support. How support is something that we all crave and we all would like, but a lot of times we have a hard time asking for it. We're going to get into it today. I'm going to give you some reminders. I am going to give you some more encouragement and hopefully leave you inspired today. So let's get to it. Do you wish you had control of your days, that you had a rhythm, but instead feel overwhelmed, scattered, and like there's never enough time? You're in the right place. I'm Danielle, a recovering workaholic, wife, and stay-at-home mom of two girls. I've learned how to reclaim my time and find purpose and freedom so I can be present with my kids and feel like myself again. Here, we embrace where we are, but we don't stay there. So if you're ready to trade the chaos for clarity, the guilt for grace, and the endless to-do list for aligned flow, grab the kiddos a snack and toss in that laundry because I know you're multitasking, and let's do this because your time, your purpose, and you matter. Okay, mamas. So today I want to speak some more life into you because this is something that we all crave as mothers, as humans, really. We all crave support. We need support. We need community. And we talked on Tuesday all about how you are worthy, you are enough, how momming is hard, right? But how you are amazing. You are doing an amazing job. And sometimes not only do we forget that, but sometimes we feel super awful asking for help. We feel guilty. I've talked to so many moms who that is the thing for them of the reason why they do not ask for help, why they cannot ask for support. They feel guilty about it. I know I have been there. I know I have been in the place where I even felt shameful because I needed that support, right? I did not want to share all of the emotions that I was going through. But I, number one, want to tell you that you aren't alone. You are not alone in whatever you're going through. We talked about that on Tuesday a lot. And that you aren't alone in this needing support and that you deserve the support. Okay. You deserve the support. I'm going to start with a quote. This one is from Les Brown, and it says, "Ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong." Ask for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. Like I said, you're an amazing mother. You are doing an amazing job, but we can put all of these shoulds on top of ourselves, right? We have all of these to-dos that we have to check off our list. We have all of these things with the household, chores, different things that we have to do, shopping wise, grocery, making healthy meals. Add on top of that all of the FOMO things that we think we should be doing with our kids and the projects and, everything that we see on social media that we are comparing ourselves to another mom. And you add all of that together and it's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. We need support as moms. Number one, you don't need to do all of those things. All of those things that are shoulds do not have to be your should, right? They do not have to be your should. You can take stock of what you want for yourself and figure out what you think you should be doing for you, right? But not because you feel obligated, because you feel like it's right for you and your family. Now, I want to say that there's going to be a lot of things still on your plate when you take that inventory, right? And so we still need support. We still need to ask for help. It is still okay to talk to your husband about it, to talk to other people about what you're feeling. I have created this community where I want moms to come and share. It's a Facebook community. It's for the stay-at-home moms. It's on facebook.com/groups/prioritized with a D, prioritized mama, MAMA. You can find our group there. And this is a place where I want us to be able to come together as moms and support one another, to share our wins, to share our losses, to share our emotions, to share what we're going through, because everybody is different, but we are all the same. We are all going through the same things. And what you are going through right now, someone else has either gone through it already or will go through it in the future. And that is something that we do not believe. We tell these lies to ourselves that we are alone when in fact we are not. And it is okay to ask for help because you want to remain strong, right? You want to remain strong. And so, in order to do that, you cannot do everything. You cannot do everything. It is not okay for you to try to do everything. And when you're sitting in this place, which I know a lot of you probably are, where you feel like you want more for yourself, then it can even take it to a different level because you feel guilty for that. And you feel like there's no way I can ask for help if it's just so that I can do something for me. Right? If you are asking for help for that reason, you're like, wait, no, I can't do that for sure. I know that's the way that I felt. I know I felt guilty. I felt shameful. I felt like I should be able to do all of this. I wanted to be a stay at home mom. And so I should be able to take care of the whole household and the children and everything else and do something additional for me, something that made me feel fulfilled as a person, not just as a mama, because I know you're probably filled up as a mama. But if you are sitting in that place where you are yearning and wanting more, then you aren't being as good of a mom as you could be if you were able to be filling your cup as well. And I know sometimes that just means like taking some self care, but sometimes it actually means doing something that you want to do. In my case, I know I wanted more for myself. I knew I wanted to do something outside of the home, but I didn't want to leave. Like, I didn't want to go back to work. I did not want to do that. I wanted to be in complete control of what I was going to do. So I was like, do I start a business? Do I do a side hustle? Do I do this, that, and the other thing? And what I wound up doing was running myself in circles. I wound up running myself ragged because I was trying to do all of the things and I was just throwing darts at the wall, essentially. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall, whatever the analogy is, where basically you're just trying anything you can to fill that like void or that unfulfilled feeling to try to make that go away. And what the real problem was I didn't take the time to figure out who I was in this season of my life and what I wanted. And that's what actually why I've developed this whole entire podcast. Well, I developed the podcast because I don't want you to go through this alone. I want to be there for you. But I developed my coaching program solely for this because I know how hard it is to figure it out. I know what it's like to feel that feeling, but to feel like a different person than you used to be. And so you don't want the same things. The same things aren't going to fuel you or fill you up that used to fill you up. And so if you start trying to do those things, what could happen and what did happen to me is that you then are just basically you're spread thin. You're a hot mess because now you're doing all of these things in addition to all of your mom duties, but they aren't bringing you that joy that you thought that they would. And you're left wondering why. And then you start thinking, what's wrong with you? Right? Nothing's wrong with you. It's just you've changed. What you want has changed. What you're driven by has changed, right? And so it's going to look different. So you have to take the time to do some work on yourself first. You have to figure out what is important to you now. What are your core values? What do you want? What are your strengths? How do you use those? And where do you want to go? And so that's what we do with my Prioritize Your Purpose coaching. That is exactly what we do. That is what I've designed this for. And I have a very simple system to help you walk through all of that. And you don't have to do it alone. You can do it with me. And what I've decided is I'm going to do a free discovery call because I want to take any obstacle away from you thinking that might not be for you, that this is something that you can't do. Because I know I probably would have felt that way if I was in your seat. I would have felt like, I don't know that I can do this. I don't have time for coaching. What is this person going to help me with? Like, I don't even know. I am such a hot mess. I don't even know where to start. But that is exactly where I come in because I don't want you out there spinning your wheels or trying this, that, and the other thing to try to fill that void. I want you to be clear and I want to help you do that work so that you can go into whatever it is that you want for yourself and whatever it is that more looks like for you. It may look like a business or something like it did for me, but it may look completely different. It may just look like revising your schedule and, coming up with some type of a plan for your life. Like it could look different for every person. It will look different for every person, right? But the beauty of it is the way that the program is designed, it is going to be specifically tailored to you because of the work that you're doing on the front end. So if that sounds like something you are interested in or you have more questions about, just go to prioritizewithpurpose.com/coaching. Prioritizewithpurpose.com/coaching will take you directly to the coaching page where you can check it out. You can schedule that discovery call. It is completely free, or you can schedule your first session. That is fine too. Join the Facebook page. Like, you guys, I want to offer you all of the support, and I want you to know that support is something that can make you stronger. I want to end with one quote here, and this is from Leo Tolstoy, and it says, "Remember then, there is only one time that is important, now. It is the most important time because it is the only time when we have any power." It is the most important time because it's the only time we have any power. This is the most important time. The present is the most important time. When we start to think that we have to wait, right? We have to wait until the kids are this age, until we can have more for ourselves. We have to wait to be happy until this happens, or we have to wait until we have more money for me to do anything like that. Or, in order to hire a cleaning company or something, we have to wait until this happens. We always put these timelines on things, but the problem with that is that we have no control over anything but the now. Right? We don't know when that time is going to come or if that time is going to come. And we can create what we want now in the present. And so you can ask for support from your spouse, from your, extended family, your parents, your in-laws, your friends. There are so many places that get support. Come to the Facebook group where you can get support from other moms who have been exactly where you are, and from me in the Facebook group as well. You guys, I am in there responding whatever you need from me in that group, as well as the coaching. I want to be there to walk you through it. But I want you to recognize that in order to be present as a mom, you have to be present with yourself, right? We have to be able to be still with ourselves in order to be fully present with our children. And in order for you to be that present mama, you are going to need to be happy. And if you are constantly unhappy, unsettled, wanting more for yourself, you just need to remember that this is the time. I don't want you to sit in it any longer, and that you have the power to change that, right? And it is not weak to need support. And so I hope you'll take that step towards any step towards getting that support that you need for yourself today. Like today, do not wait. Now is the moment to take that step, whether it is joining the Facebook group, whether it is asking your husband that if you can hire a cleaning company, asking your husband if you can hire someone to watch the kids for a couple of hours so that you can take some time for yourself, asking your parents to watch your kids, signing up for the coaching program, whatever it is, I want you to take one step towards that today, okay? I would love to hear about it. If you do, come to the Facebook group, drop me an email. I would love to hear what you have done for yourself to get that support that we all need. Okay? Until next week, y'all. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, Mama. If so, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and then hit share and send this to a mom who needs this in her day. I'll meet you right back here next week. Keep smiling, y'all.